What's up, guys? Pardon me, this is just nicotine, but I need a little nicotine. It's been a really long day. We were actually supposed to start a podcast series. I've decided, there's an older gentleman that I kind of mutual friends met, and he kind of reminds me of like an older Joe Rogan. Super cool, down to earth guy. We always end up getting into like 2 hour long philosophical conversations and stuff, and they go way longer than I would think. And he'd come by the bar at Starlight and he'd get a drink and hang out. And basically, this is off topic, but well, not really. It's relevant. We would end up talking about stuff, and I was like, dude, we should just do a podcast at the bar. We can get some stuff, but and we have everything. We have mics. We have all the stuff set up at the bar, from open mics to do a podcast. But he did some digging, and he was like, I'd prefer if we did something that was like maybe at your house or something like that, in a closed environment, with mics and headsets. And I didn't have any of that stuff, and I wasn't planning on getting any of that stuff. I was just going to use a Nikon camera and basically record our conversation and kind of say, hey, this is our podcast. But I guess podcasts are a certain way, have to be a certain way. Anyways, this is Pokemon Mystery Mail Day number 35. This is the 35th video that I've labeled as Pokemon Mystery Mail Day. I've had mail other days. I just thought to, tell the audience, basically the subscribers, what I was getting beforehand, just because some things just are better just to talk about, like for the board games that I just got: Pokemon Master Trainer 1999, Pokemon Monopoly 1999. For stuff like that, it was obviously a big box. There was no mystery there, so I was just like, let's just go forward with it. Anyways, guys, it doesn't matter to you guys because you guys didn't know I was planning on doing a podcast series. I love Pokemon. This is really like my biggest hobby, basically. I've got some fun stuff coming in, so I decided to move my Thunderstorm gift box onto that row. But I decided I wanted to do this podcast, and I posted it to my Instagram, and then just so much stuff happened today. We had to go grocery shopping. Aspen was crying back and forth. We had to go to two different Best Buys, because one didn't have all the stuff we needed, and I wanted to have identical equipment from the same company so that everything would flow and look proper together. Originally, I was just going to get a mic, so that I can have a mic here, basically, just a stand-up mic that has a pivot so that I can have for my YouTube. I should be doing it now, but guys, like, my motto is just to do it. You can get better quality videos and people will appreciate that. But I also think equally that people appreciate the fact that I started this channel on an iPhone 7 with a selfie cam. Like, that's not the best setup. I didn't even get like a tripod, bipod thing for my phone. I didn't do any of that. I didn't upgrade my phone. In fact, I bought my wife an iPhone 13, and I still am using an iPhone 7. So, mainly because the upload times with higher resolution, I don't know if it's like that with a Nikon camera, which I would use that too, but then I have to ask my wife, hey, can I borrow your camera? Can you upload this for me? It's a lot, and honestly, I think for my Pokemon videos, I may still go in the direction of just getting a nicer camera at some point. But what I like about this is I can put out as much content as I want, and I know it's quality over quantity, but in this case, I order a lot of cards. I'm always, trying to put out content or talk to you guys about a subject or, something that I'm looking for, collecting at the time. And the upload times are seriously so much better using this iPhone 7. So, but anyways, guys, look out, because we're going to have a podcast series. This isn't official yet in terms of the name, but I think I'm going to call it Orion's Belt Episode 1. Orion's Belt is a constellation. My name is Orion. That's what I was named after, the constellation. And Orion's Belt is a number of stars, so it takes several stars kind of to bring together the podcast. I don't want to do it by myself. I probably will for some videos do it by myself, or maybe me and Diana, my wife, will talk about some subjects, some philosophical stuff. I want to go in a direction where people understand that I have other interests, and there are things that I find really valuable, especially modern and ancient philosophy. I find that stuff really valuable, and we want to talk about being anti-fragile. That is a term used by basically growing, like kind of growing and getting better with randomness, like allowing randomness to help than, you know, be stuck in the same, you know, the same motion of events every day, the redundancy, what that does. And kind of, we want to talk about, you know, it's going to go off into tangents, but I'm trying to get some bullet points based on the modern philosophy of what it is to be anti-fragile versus, you know, it's on a spectrum. There's anti-fragile, robust, and fragile, and we want to talk about those things. Dang it. My Machoke just went flying. You know, I love Pokemon. This is really what my channel is going to be about for the most part. But I also want people to hear me talk about other stuff that I'm interested in. And I know there are going to be subscribers here that also appreciate that. And we'll be using expensive Nikon to do that. We'll be hooking everything up to my wife's MacBook and using expensive recording equipment. I wanted to get an arm. I think it's called like a boom stand. I wanted to get that arm in here hooked up so I could have it kind of peering over as I'm talking about this stuff. And I want to get an overhead camera as well to hold my phone so that we can have different angles. But honestly, I think this has worked really well, and it kind of, I feel like it makes me a little unique in this space because I'm always just pushing out videos, and I really don't care as much about what people think about the quality of the video as much as the content that I'm putting out. All right, so we're 6 minutes in. I'm sorry, guys. I went off on a tangent. I love you guys for accepting me the way I am. This is Pokemon Mystery Mail Day number 35. So I'm going to open this bad boy. Let's see what this is. Alright, so it's more open down here. So we're going to go down here. You got to have a trusty Husky. Oh, wait, is it showing on that side? No. Trusty Husky. Okay. Oh man, I can't look at it. I can't look at it. That'll take it away from it. All right. You guys ready? What we got here? Boom! Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is the alternate art. I'm gonna take it out of this top loader. I'm gonna be very careful here. I wouldn't say this is the best shipped card I've ever got by any means. The centering could be a little bit better on this card, but let's get you back into the sleeve fully. There we go. Wow, mint condition. You don't need a super high resolution camera to tell that this card is in mint condition. Put that against my black shirt. In fact, this is the card. This right here is the card. Oh, and I really should have gloves on. This is the card that I opened $1,200 worth of Brilliant Stars packs. Yes, $1,200, and I ended up getting the display. I don't know if you can see the Brilliant Stars. You get the Charizard up there. You got Arceus right there. I opened, and I've got about maybe a booster box worth of packs, like 36 packs or something. I opened 2 booster boxes and like 1 ETB and bags of sleeved packs from Brilliant Stars to get just this one card, and I didn't pull it. I mean, it was insane. I pulled so much other stuff. I got an alternate art Umbreon, which is really, really nice, but it's just not what I was really looking for. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this card. It's really, really clean. I'm going to go ahead and put this in a hard case magnetic holder and definitely get this guy graded. Definitely get this guy graded by Beckett. I'm super, super excited. Let's see. Now it's very, very small, but I do want to talk about this. This, I think, is the most sought after card in Brilliant Stars. And they're trending for about 177 right now. 177. You've got Charizard in there. He's fighting Venusaur. You can see Venusaur's Vine Whip is over here. What I don't understand is on every card, this is like, I don't even know what to call it. I guess it's just like, it's his tail. It's kind of the flicker from some of the ash, coming off his tail that's kind of caught there. I mean, it's very intricate, but I really wish it wasn't right there on the artwork. To me, it just looks bad. But, there's the sky, and there's Venusaur and a Charizard in the same card. So well drawn. And it's crazy because you can't even really see Charizard. You're seeing the back of Charizard, but it's really cool. It definitely hits the meaning well, being an alternate art card. I wanted this card so bad when this set came out, and I can't believe that I'm sitting here with it in front of me, finally have it, and paid $177 for this card, which is funny because the prices are all over the place on the market. The card that I was bidding on an alternate art Charizard before this one. I was shocked to see that it went all the way up to $277. I got this one for $177. There's a lot on the market, so if you just bid one after another, it's exhausting. But eventually, after bidding on like 20 or 30 of these, I finally got one for the price point that I was hoping for, which was $170 plus the shipping. I think it was, after tax and everything, it was like $177. So maybe it was $160 or so, but I'm really, really happy with it. The centering isn't perfect. I'll show that to you guys. It's definitely... I'd be shocked if... I'd even be happy to get a 9 on this card. So, it's got a thick back part and a thinner top. So that's what I mean by centering. And even the centering is pretty dang good on this card. I'm very, very happy with it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's everything that I thought it would be. I just cannot believe that I did not pull this card in $1,200 worth of packs. It's absolutely shocking that I opened all that and could not get the card. So now we've got a Pro Mold magnetic card case. Got these off Amazon for about $2 a piece. I usually buy a box of them because the price is just really, really good. So I've had them for a while now. They scuff really, really easily, but so do PSA card slabs. I've been watching a lot of these other big YouTubers, and it's really, really cool. They've actually started responding to me and commenting. I think they probably not, but maybe they've gone on my channel and seen, okay, this guy has been a collector for a long time, and it's easy to see given his collection and where it's at. I don't have any booster boxes that are sealed. All my stuff I've been kind of building up over time. But dang it, open already, gosh. I just want to get it protected because right now it just seems extremely vulnerable. And you know what? I'm trying to think. I think I have a case. Yes, I have a case that will fit this in a sleeve as well. So, and I'm actually going to put this in a brand new sleeve that I also got off of Amazon. Can't remember what the company was. And I'm looking over this one more time for any imperfections. Incredible that someone pulled this. Alright, so there's a little piece of dust on there. Got that off. Whew. And we're putting this card in the magnetic sleeve, magnetic case. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There you have it, people. This is the alternate art Charizard that I was gunning for the longest time. Like, I'm so tempted to still open those Brilliant Stars packs, but honestly, I'm way less determined to open them now that I have this card. you know, this kind of is the proper ending. So I will get the other card that I pulled. It was super, super nice. I got another Charizard, not the one I was looking for. So this is the other card that I pulled. It was super, super nice. This Umbreon alternate art. Absolutely beautiful card. You know, you've got, I think it's Karen, that's the trainer. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm really happy to have these cards. I'm glad that I at least pulled one really, really cool card out of, you know, all those openings, but it was $1,200. It's a lot of money. Even for me, that's an insane amount of money. There's so much you can do with $1,200, and the fact that I really, even after another 160, you know, basically $1,400 in the hole, and I finally get the card that I want out of the set in mint condition. Definitely gonna get this guy graded and then sit on it for a really long time. And I definitely want more of them. Like, I'd like to get another one, 2 or 3 more. I just really, really like this card. And I think that they're going to appreciate a lot in value. If they're holding 170 and they just came out, you know, and some are getting sold at 270, this is a card that I think is going to appreciate big time in value. And that's not hype. That's just the market. And the artwork being truly amazing. So I'm super, super happy to have these. And I'm trying to think what else I might want to talk about real quick while I have you guys. Stuff that I have coming up. Okay, so stuff that I have coming up. I have a really, really sought after gift box like this one. So I have the starter gift box that has a jungle pack and jungle themed decks. I bought a couple of them because the market was really down and they were like $300, $250 a pop. And if you get a heavy jungle pack, that's at least worth $250 in itself. And then you've got 2 sealed decks, and then all that is sealed in a box. So I got that. There's another behind that Thunderstorm deck, and there's another up there. I've kind of been reorganizing, moving some stuff around. I got my ramen noodle, bowl over there that has Pikachu and the custom chopsticks. For the most part, I got my cereal up there that I haven't opened, and a box of the Oreos that I bought a bunch of them because I thought they were gonna appreciate. I'm just gonna sit on them. Maybe in 20 years it'll be one of those like novelty items that people really still want. Probably not, but and then I made room below for a bunch of my ETBs because as I get more and more stuff, I'm gonna have to make room up here. A lot of these newer booster boxes are probably gonna end up stacked and put on boxes below as I get much more premium product coming in. I have a XY Evolutions booster box coming. I have wanted that box so badly, and the last time I got one on this channel, it was actually a scam. It was a legit box pictured, but it was a fake box, so I had to send that back, get my money, go through that whole process. Luckily, I haven't had any interactions like that lately, so that's good. The seller that sold me this XY Evolutions booster box that's on the way, he got it at 401 Games in Canada. It's a super popular, reputable store. And he said he would try to get the buy information and see if they still had the information on file from when he bought that box, because he does not have the receipt for it. And I believe him. I'm excited to get it. He has really good feedback, so we'll see about that. But regarding one of my next big things, you know, I've got the booster packs. I'm still bidding on those. Hopefully I'll win for the base set box, which I ended up moving over here because it's a really, really nice, iconic box. And I thought if I'm going to have videos, I want people to see that box. That guy is getting filled up. It's getting filled up there, you know, slowly but surely. And I have one of those packs on the way. It's a Charizard artwork pack that I won for about $510. Super excited. If that's a heavy pack, it's $1,000 easily. Definitely going to sit on that for a long time. I want to fill that box up eventually, and then if I get other packs, I can flip them, sell them, open them maybe, whatever. But one of the big things is this is the Thunderstorm gift box, well, the one that I'm waiting on is called the Tempest gift box. So there is a base 2 pack in there, a rocket pack, and a gym challenge pack, I believe. But in the Tempest box, and then the Thunderstorm theme deck, which is worth about $200 new. And then there is the Tempest box, which over on there you can't see it, but there's a Tempest box. You know, I got these just the boxes, and then I got the decks and I put them in there. But I didn't realize why the boxes costed so much money, so then I ended up wanting them sealed. Now I have the opened versions just as like a thing that I can open up and look at later on. Maybe even just sell it to somebody else that might want the box. Those are going to go up in value regardless, but I wanted a sealed one. So I got a sealed Tempest box on the way, costing me about, well, no, it's not on the way yet because the seller decided they were going to throw me some extra goodies and make like a mystery box for me, as well as they said, are you willing to wait till the 10th? And I was like, why? And they were like, I already ordered an acrylic display case for this box, which is the same size as this one over here. And I never had a display case. I have them for all my decks that I have in my display case, but I don't have them for these boxes, which are honestly really high dollar items, and I should have them. So he said, if you're willing to wait till the 10th, I will get you this box shipped inside of the display case. That way it'll be fully protected and you'll have a mystery box. So I'm super excited about that. He's already subscribed to the channel, so that's cool too, because it's kind of nice that as I'm buying these products, I'm meeting people and they're also becoming subscribers. So thank you so much. But I'm super excited for the stuff that we have coming. This alternate art Charizard from Brilliant Stars was a really big start to that. But yeah, those are some big ticket items, and I'll be definitely, after the bidding ends for the rest of the packs that this seller has listed, I'm going to be chilling for a while. I'm not sure what my content's going to be, but on that note, also, that's a part of the reason why we're going to start this podcast series, because, you know, I personally cannot continue to constantly fund purchases and review them. I'm going to. But it's going to slow down a little bit. You know, I'm not in the phase where I'm just jumping on the bandwagon and the hype and trying to get every pack that comes out. The new set that's coming out is called Astral Radiance. And honestly, I've looked at some of the chase cards and I'm not falling for it this time. I just don't think I'm going to fall for it this time. I think Brilliant Stars could be one of the last, like, really nice sets that I go after, at least this year. But I don't know what comes out after Astral Radiance. There's always going to be a leak, so we'll find out. Right now, I think Brilliant Stars, I think they're not getting it anywhere else, so it's a good time to go on eBay and grab those boxes for $130, $140. They're going to go up a crap ton because people like me are willing to open a ton of those boxes to get to a Charizard, and I still didn't get one. I had to buy it. Anyways, look out for the new podcast series that we will be doing. Hopefully, I'll decide to put the microphone, like, the acoustics in this room are amazing. So I think that's why it's so easy for me to use an old iPhone 7 with crappy quality to do these videos. But I'm excited to do the podcast. We're going to do it in another room, and maybe that's something that we'll end up having to change and do it in this room. I want it to not be... I don't want it to have the background of, like, my collection and that stuff. I want it to genuinely just be about two guys talking about a subject. Anyways, or me and other people. Like, I could see it going from 2 people to 3 people, 4, you know, and we can get a setup that accommodates all that. But today, instead of doing that video, I'm just going to do this video with the card and let y'all know that tomorrow... I don't know if I'll upload it tomorrow, but because I'll have to edit stuff and I'll have to mix all this stuff. Like, it's these big YouTubers, they put a lot of effort, or they hire someone to do their video editing and all that stuff. Some of them out there are super savvy. I'm not tech savvy. I'm just a guy who wanted to share his stuff with the world and his hobbies and things that he likes. But yeah, we've got a podcast coming up that I'm excited for, and I'll be able to kind of do something a little bit different that I hope you guys will support and you'll like. It's not going to be all the time. I'm probably going to do, like, I honestly spent a lot of money today getting this set up together, but I'm probably only going to do, like, once a month, or maybe, you know, twice a month, and gradually I'll do more of this series. But yeah, keep a lookout for the Anti-Fragile episode 1 of Orion's Belt podcasts. That's going to be really interesting. I know Chris, the guy I'm going to do it with, he wanted to just do audio, and I hope he's still cool with this because I want to do video. I want people to be able to see, you know, our expressions and all that good stuff. But yeah, stay tuned, guys, and thank you so much, everybody that's subscribed to the channel. It's not a lot of subscriptions, and I get that. I'm small time, but it's amazing to go from 2 subscribers, no one caring about what you're doing, and you're still talking to a camera, and your friends think it's kind of funny, to now having, I think it's 123 subscribers. We're edging our way to 130. You know, soon we'll be at 140, 150. And then before I know it, I'll be at 200 subscribers, and then we'll be working our way to 300. And that's just super dope to see that change and that organic growth. Because at this point, I'm not going around asking every person I meet, hey, can you subscribe to my YouTube? I might bring it up that I'm a Pokemon nerd and that I have a YouTube, and occasionally people like it. Like today when we were getting this stuff for the podcast video, there's a guy at Best Buy, and I was like, yeah, like I do a YouTube thing, but I'm trying to pivot and do something a little bit different alongside my hobbies, you know, of collecting cards. And he was just like, oh, Pokemon? And he's like, oh, people in here love Pokemon, love Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm hoping that will actually spread a little bit. Super nice guy. If you are subscribed and you're watching this video right now, bro, that was a really great interaction I had in the store. And it's like interactions like that keep me collecting and doing videos like this. Anyways, guys, this video is 26 minutes, pretty long. Luckily, because it's an iPhone 7, it takes like 10-15 minutes to upload that if I just leave a video playing and leave the uploads up. It's really sweet, like how quickly that happens, and that's why I like using this older one. I used for one of my videos, which actually has more views than others. It's when I talk about the gold strip deck scam. I got a gold strip deck and it ended up being a scam. It wasn't a shadowless gold strip deck at all. It was just a regular base set deck that somebody had wrapped, and the wrap was terrible. And then I actually found that video mentioned in forums. So that was pretty cool to see people that are pretty much like, you know, OG collectors talking about my video that I just had made like a couple weeks ago. But anyways, that video, I'm going so off topic. That video that I did was with my wife's iPhone 13, and it took like a day and a half to upload because the quality was better. It was like an hour-long video, but it took so long to upload. And I like that when I do videos on my iPhone 7, I can run into an hour and 30 minutes if I really want to, and it'll take a couple hours max, you know, to upload that. And that's, people are not able to do that. You will not see a lot of videos on YouTube that are like hours and hours long. Certainly not at the rate that I'm putting them out. So, you know, I'm honestly surprised with the amount of videos I've been putting out. I'm surprised at how few subscribers I have. Like, I'm very ambitious, and I want to hit 200 subscribers really, really bad. Get to that next milestone. I want to see comments. I want to see engagements. I want to see you guys let me know what you think. If going into podcasts is a bad idea, if you think that's a cool idea, you know, some topics you'd like me to talk about, video ideas for Pokemon stuff, whatever you want to talk about. Like, this is your canvas. Like, y'all help me figure out this just as much as I'm trying to figure this out. But anyways, super excited. I got that Charizard alternate art, and yeah, that's a wrap. So Pokemon Mystery Mail Day, number 35. We're wrapping this up. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting and watching these videos. It's just really cool to see this whole thing grow. Anyways, peace out, guys.